Hi, Bailey. If my phone stops working again in the middle of this mukbang, then I'm just not making one. So I still can't find my camera. I just love paying $900 for a camera and then losing it. Anyway, so I'm eating some Marie Callender sweet and sour chicken. I don't even know why I buy these frozen meals because they're really gross. But everything's really gross when you're sick and pregnant, so whatever. Then I'm having some cottage cheese and pineapple. Also, my hair is actually disgusting right now. I washed it yesterday, but it's actually turning into dreads, and it's not cute. And I just don't have the patience to try and get that out right now. And so I'm just leaving it and hoping that I won't have to cut all my hair off. I already forgot most of what you said in your mukbang. Probably should have rewatched it before filming this, but I've been pretty busy lately, and I knew if I tried to watch it first, it was just never gonna happen. I mean, I watched it once, but a few days ago. That was really hot. It's actually kind of good though. These vegetables are never very good though in the frozen meals. Oh, I do remember you talking about how your boss wants you to stay in Florida and keep working for a few months and then move out to New York with Riley. But you don't want to be away from Riley that long and have him move in and stuff and get used to living there without you. I kind of have a similar situation going on because my sister-in-law sent me this job listing on Indeed, and it's in Arizona, which Sam and I really want to live in Arizona because that's where both of our families are. We just didn't think we'd have the opportunity to go out there for a while because there are no jobs where our families live, you know, because super small town. But anyway, this job listing that she sent me is for an apartment complex there. And basically I would just clean up around the outside of the apartments and lock and unlock the laundry room every day, and then just post notices when they have them on people's doors. Just small jobs like that. And then they would give us a free 2-bedroom apartment and give us $200 extra a month. So if we have free rent and $200 extra a month, then Sam could pretty much do any job there and we'd be able to pay our bills and live there. So that's a really good opportunity. And they actually sent me a rejection email, but then my sister-in-law told me to call them anyway. So I called them, and they said they had rejected me because I live in Utah, and they want someone who can start right away. And they just had so many applicants that they didn't even look at my application. They just saw that I lived in Utah and rejected me. But I talked to them, just kind of like explained our situation and stuff, and that I could move down there within a couple of days of being hired. And that's where we want to be. And so they sent me the next part of the application process. Then I followed up again, and they told me I'm in the top 9. So I will be finding out if I get an interview this week. So that's pretty exciting. But anyway, the reason that's similar to your situation is because I would move down to Snowflake, and Sam wouldn't come until his work season is over because he's super busy with work right now. They have so many jobs, and he would kind of be screwing them over to just leave. Because he has a pretty important position there. And he's kind of in charge of other employees and helping them get those jobs done. So he wouldn't come till after his work season. So he probably wouldn't be moving there till December. And I'm having my baby in September. So he'd miss the first few months of this kid's life, which would be pretty hard and sad. But also that's where we want to be in the long run, so it might be worth it since it's such a good opportunity. So I don't know. I have mixed emotions on it. But I hope I get the job. My hair is seriously ridiculous. It reminds me when you were in high school how you would just wash your hair and put it up in a bun. And then you would take it out after like a week and wash it and then just put it right back up in a bun and not comb it. I've been doing that the past like 2 weeks because I just don't even want to try and get this out. Anyway, I finally went and got a couple of maternity shirts. Now that I have less than a week until I'm in the 3rd trimester. And I've been trying to just wear my normal t-shirts, and they just look so boxy and ugly, and my stomach is literally starting to hang out of them, and it's just really unflattering. And I realized when you're pregnant that tighter shirts just look better. Otherwise you're just a weird shape and things don't fit you right. So this is one of my maternity shirts. I'll show you. Here's my bump. You can see that my belly button is an outie instead of an innie now. You can like see it through the shirt. So, yeah. Pretty fun. Can't believe that I'm finally almost in the 3rd trimester. I thought it would never happen. Seriously, the 1st trimester of pregnancy was actual garbage. Like, I blocked most of it out because it was so bad. Like, nothing stayed in my stomach. Not food, not liquid. I had to get an IV. I actually felt like I was gonna die every day. It was miserable. And I said I was never gonna do it again, so we'll see. But it's so fun feeling the baby move around in there. And I can like see him through my shirt now sometimes. So I'm getting pretty excited. The first trimester I was also like, it was just stress and pain and torture. But now I'm getting pretty excited. I'm actually still pretty sick. I'm one of those lucky ones who's sick the whole time. But compared to how it was in the first trimester and the first, like, almost all of the second trimester, I've been feeling so much better the past couple of weeks that, yeah, compared to that, this is heaven. I also was watching how you were talking about that kid who was being real crazy in Disney World. And you were like, why are his parents letting him act like that? Since being pregnant, like, I get it. I used to think stuff like that, but I never want to judge a parent again because I have no idea how I'm gonna handle situations and just, plus you never know, like, hey, that's mine, not yours. You never know. If the kid is like autistic or something, you know, there's so many things why a kid wouldn't listen to their parent. And I know, I mean, just because I was listening to these people talk about their experiences with their autistic son, and actually one of them was talking about being in a theme park and just feeling so overwhelmed, like everyone was judging them because he couldn't control his kid and couldn't, he was just going crazy and he couldn't get him to listen to him. Oh my gosh, my dog is throwing up. Why? In the middle of my mukbang. You okay? Do you hear that? Gross. Are you okay, bud? All right, well, let me clean that up 1 second. Oh, here we go again. Love that. Love when my dog throws up twice in the middle of my mukbang. Delicious. Anyway. Are you okay, buddy? Anyway. About my dog, since we're on the subject, I've been feeling so guilty about him lately. I left him in his kennel for a long time while I was applying for that job because he kept jumping on my laptop, and I didn't want him to ruin my application or hit send on my emails before they were ready. And then I found out that if I get that job in Arizona, the apartments are not pet friendly. And so I wouldn't be allowed to have him with us. And we have lots of family there, and they've all said like he can stay in their backyard. But he's been an inside dog his whole life, and he's been with us since he was little, and he's super attached to us. I mean, he's only 1. So he's still little, but he's like my baby. And so I've just been feeling really guilty not knowing what to do. If I should accept the job or not, since we would have to have him live with someone else. So I had a really sad dream that I forgot about him in his kennel all day for like 8 hours or longer. And I was in a 2-story house. I don't know where I was in the dream, but he was downstairs. So I ran downstairs to let him out, and the kennel door was already open and he wasn't in there. So I was looking all over for him, and I found him, and he had pee all over his head, and he had a broken leg, and I was just crying. I felt so bad. So obviously I'm feeling guilty and like I'm neglecting him. It's really sad. Are you sick, buddy? He's just laying by me. I cannot remember what else you talked about. But I really like that you've been doing your own thing and not caring as much what other people think. You've been buying your style of clothes and getting your tattoos and whatnot that you used to be too scared to get, or too scared to show your style. I think it's super cute. I feel like you should send me outfit of the day pictures every day, because you always get all cute. So do both of us take forever to eat, or do we just eat a lot? I don't know. I feel like this isn't that much food. Maybe it is. I'm just worried about this little guy. His paws got dyed green when I took him out this morning. That normally doesn't happen. But all 4 of them got all green. Also a really weird thing about pregnancy, or about my pregnancy, they're all different. So I get really bad heartburn. That's really normal. And Tums don't help me. I throw up like right when I take Tums for some reason. Guess my baby doesn't like them. But dairy really helps. And so I keep chocolate ice cream in the fridge. And before like every meal, I'll have a little bowl of chocolate ice cream. Okay, I lied. A big bowl of chocolate ice cream. And it like calms my stomach down before I eat. And my chest and from all that acid. Also, I'm really sad about this. I left my hydro flask in Arizona like a month ago. Hey, what are you getting into? I left my hydro flask in Arizona, and I loved my hydro flask. I had it for like a year before losing it or leaving it somewhere, which is a pretty good streak for me for a water bottle. And I seriously carried that thing around with me all day, every day for a year, and it was the best thing of my life. And I definitely don't like this one as much. This is just one I already had, so this is what I'm using for now. Sometimes my dog and I just stare at each other. And I am alone with him all the time since Sam works out of town Monday through Friday. And so I just talk to him like he's a human. And sometimes I forget he's not. Like, I have no stomach muscles right now, so it's hard for me to get up when I'm laying down. So I'll get stuck in bed and stuff. And I seriously asked Keikoa to help me up one time. I like held out my hand to him and was like, "Can you help me up?" And he just stared at me. And I was like, "You're a dog. You're actually a dog. And I just asked you to help me up." I'm almost done with my food. I think I'm gonna cook a Pop-Tart, toast a Pop-Tart, and dip it in milk. Because I've been appreciating that lately. But this mukbang is already 24 minutes. So probably you won't get to watch that. Also, your food looked so good. Beans give me major heartburn, And I think you said there were tomatoes in that too, which also, tomatoes are the devil for my body right now. They will not survive. But when I'm not pregnant, I'm gonna need that recipe. Because that looked delish. We moved to the first floor at our apartments so that we can just walk right out to the grass to take Keiko to the bathroom. And now he just sticks his head out the blinds and watches everyone out there. The other dog moms think it's so funny when they see Keiko's head. I'm trying to turn it around and show you. Can you not turn it around when you're in the middle of a video? That's lame. I hope you enjoyed that close-up of my sleep-deprived face. I'm already sleep-deprived because my body's uncomfortable. Oh, I'll just show you like this. Also, our house is a mess right now, so sorry. But yeah, he just sticks his head out the blinds. So everyone just sees a little Keikoa face when they walk by. Okay, I feel like I had more things to say, but I don't remember, so guess I'll save them for next time. And I ate all my food, so this time you better eat all of yours. Okay, love you, bye.